You spent weeks to build the perfect LangChain application. It uses RAG flawlessly. It connects to your enterprise database and handles user queries like a charm. Now you deploy it to production and within 5 minutes, someone tricks it into giving away the entire database schema. Or worse, acting as a free API to write phishing emails. Building with large language models is amazing, but out of the box, they are incredibly fragile. Relying only on prompt engineering to keep your application secure is like putting a cardboard door in front of a bank vault. Welcome back to Tiny Tech Talks. I am Amit, and today we are kicking off a 4-part mini-series entirely on enterprise AI security. In this first video, we are looking at the big picture, the top 3 open source security tools that you can integrate in your LLM pipelines right now. Let's dive in. Before we talk about the tools, we need to understand what we are fighting against. In production AI, your vulnerabilities fall into 3 buckets. First, tropical drift and behavior. Your customer support bots suddenly starts talking about politics or rating other competitors. Second, data leakage and PII. A user accidentally inputs sensitive information or your model accidentally hallucinates and gives the entire internal company keys. Third, prompt injection. Malicious users crafting clever inputs to bypass your system's security easily. To fix this, we need a dedicated security layer which is sitting between the user and the model. Our first tool is the heavyweight in this space. It is called NeMo Guardrail by NVIDIA. Think of NeMo Guardrail as a digital bouncer. It handles structured as well as behavioral security. Instead of trying to write massive complex system prompts, NeMo lets you define programmable rules within a specialized configuration language called Golang. With NeMo, you define exact conversational paths. If a user asks a question about a forbidden topic, like for example, it asks a banking bot for an investment advice, NeMo intercepts this question immediately. The LLM never gets a chance to even answer. It triggers a fallback safe response instead. If you're building complex agents which are going to use tools and external APIs, NeMo is what keeps them on track. But what if your biggest concern is not about what the bot is talking about? Maybe it is about the data which is moving back and forth. This is where LLM Guard by Protect AI comes into picture. If NeMo is the structural bouncer, LLM Guard is the airport baggage security scanner. It evaluates input and output in real time using highly optimized and lightweight scoring models. Before a prompt reaches OpenAI, Anthropic or your local models, LLM Guard scans it for prompt injections and automatically redacts personally identifiable information like phone number, social security numbers, credit cards or emails. Then, when the model responds back, it scans the output again to ensure no internal secrets or toxic phrases are leaking back to the user. It is lightweight, it is incredibly fast and integrates into raw Python pipelines easily. Now blocking attacks at the gate is great, but as engineers, we also need data. How do you know if a user is slowly trying to reverse engineer your prompt over a 3-week period? You use LangKit by Labs. LangKit doesn't act as an inline wall. It acts as an evaluation and observability toolkit. It extracts deep statistical metrics out of your text interaction with the models. It scores things like sentiment, toxicity, readability, and structural patterns. Because it features native callback handlers for frameworks like LangChain, you can pipe these security metrics directly into your production monitoring dashboards. It gives you the telemetry you need to audit your AI system's health over time. So how do you choose? If you need strict control over your bot's conversational topics and agent logic, you want NeMo Guardrails. If your primary goal is compliance, data privacy, and sanitization of text, deploy LLM Guard. And if you need long-term security metrics and behavioral monitoring, wire up LangKit, the secret weapon. You don't actually have to choose one. In enterprise setups, it's common to string them all together. Use LLM Guard to sanitize the input, NeMo to control the agent's response path, and LangKit to log the metrics. This is just high-level map. Over the next 3 videos in this mini-series, we are opening up our IDE and doing dedicated hands-on coding deep dives into every single of these tools. In the very next video, we are building a custom guardrail using NeMo and Golang. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Drop a comment on which tool you are most excited about. And I'll see you in the next talk.